Hey, and welcome to Flint Rock Interviews. I'm your host. Fuck. Hey, and welcome to Flint Rock Interviews. I am your host, for legal purposes, not Joe Camel. I'm your host, Blossom's deformed cousin. I'm your host, generic punk rock Camel. I'm your host, Dr. Moreau's greatest invention. I'm your host, Howie Mandel's stand-in on the hit film Little Monsters. I'm your host, a horrific clone of Fonzarelli's vestigial conjoined twin. I'm your host, Joe Camel, after years of reclusive tendencies and months of therapy with an updated image. I'm your host, Squiggy's sad, lonely grandfather. I'm your host, some incredible metaphor for the downfall of today's youth. I'm here today with Johnny. Hi there, Johnny. Now, I take it from the title that you are some kind of Grateful Dead tribute band.
In a way.
Your name is just awful, man. I mean...
Manic Mickey Stevens was originally in Johnny and the Grateful Dead tribute band plus Mitchell, but now he formed his own Grateful Dead tribute band called Chock full of Dead.
Jesus Christ. Okay, are you serious with that, man? Are you?
Yeah,
he went on to...
that was hard, man. They're like our top competition.
Oh God Almighty.
What's wrong with our name?
What's wrong with it, man? Everything's wrong with it. I mean, Jesus Christ. What if the Who, what if they like sat down before they were the Who, you know? And they congregated for a bit, you know, man. They sat down in a room and said, how about we call ourselves Pete Townsend, featuring a guy who plays bass without moving, a drug-binging drummer, and some guy who screams, yeah! Huh? What would happen then? I tell you what would happen. No one would see that fucking band. No one would see that band because people want to listen to the fucking Who, man. They want to listen to the Who. They don't want to go and listen to some fucking Pete Townsend featuring a guy who doesn't move while he plays bass, a drunk-bitchy drummer, and some guy that goes, yeah! It's not something they want to hear. That's something they want to see. No one likes that name, man. I don't understand what your fucking problem is. That's a terrible damn name you got. Jesus Christ.
There's no reason to get violent about it. It's just,
what do you mean getting violent? I'm not getting violent here. What are you talking about, man?
It's just using very violent language, man.
What do you mean, fuck? Are you talking about fuck? Fuck's not violent. I mean, Jesus, I could say that's the cutest fucking puppy I ever seen. And that's not violent at all. That is fucking adorable. That's what that is. That puppy is adorable. Fucking adorable. That's not violent at all. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Shut up, man. You don't deserve to talk. You don't deserve any time at all, man. Jesus Christ. Okay, this has been Flint Rock Interviews. Hopefully next time we have a guest who's not a complete dumbass. As always, I'm your host, for legal purposes, not, I repeat, not Joe Camel. As always, I'm your host, Ajar, the smooth-talking Camel. That's different enough to go past Joe Camel, right? We're not gonna get sued, are we? Ah, fuck you, man. You don't know what you're talking about anyway. How am I asking you for legal advice? Yeah, Ajar, the smooth-talking Camel. Legally not Joe Camel. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, man. I don't want to see you ever around here again. Yeah, get going. Have fun with your Chock full of Dead. Have fun with your Johnny without 3 drummers fucking